People assume you need advanced knowledge in nefarious practices to fish them on. Truth is, it is incredibly simple. The tools are available for free, and one of them I'm going to show you on this Kali instance on the right of the screen is called the Social Engineering Toolkit. It has multiple types of attack available, lots of options. The tool even helpfully gives you hints on what the attacks are. I'm going to go with a website attack to steal credentials. You can add your own web pages or clone genuine pages, but for the sake of this example, I'm going to go with a pre-configured template imitating a Google login page. I provide it with the IP address of my server, and as it says down at the bottom of the page, it's now available on port 80. Now, in this other virtual machine on the left-hand side, on a completely different network, I've sent myself a convincing-looking email prior to starting this recording. It's imitating Google, informing the user that their password has been changed and scaring the user into thinking that their account has been compromised. Now, any email filter should block this at the gateway. The filters in free webmail accounts are not really up to scratch. So the email comes in, I click because it's convincing, and now I'm connected to my Kali machine where I can provide my credentials. And as you can see on the Kali server, I now have this user's username and password. Now, as an attacker, I can use this credential pair to log into this Google account, but we know users reuse the same passwords on multiple accounts. So let's see where else this is being used. I'm just going to back out here at the social engineering toolkit, get back to a command prompt. Now, lots of tools available for this. I'm just using one from GitHub, which is called Credover. Now, first, I pass through the email address, and it's going to check to see if this email address exists on breach notifications logged within the Have I Been Pwned website. Now, this doesn't because I just created this account just a few minutes before this recording. Now it's going to ask me for the password. When I provide it with the password that I took as part of that credential harvesting attack, we can see it's also being used within Facebook. Now, I can test this by opening Facebook in the browser, and I can provide it with the password I just took in this credential harvesting attack. As you can see, as well as logging into Google, I can now log into this user's Facebook account because they use the same password on both. So what's the fix for this? Well, first of all, a good email gateway would block the phishing mail in the first place. Also, click time protection, relatively standard on advanced email gateways, through rewritten links, will allow a web page to be checked in real time, helping catch URLs that are weaponized post-delivery. And to be extra secure, it would be good to be able to force this user's browsing session into an isolated container, preventing uploads, downloads, also preventing the use of keyboard interaction if required. FIDO-enabled MFA on either the Google or Facebook account would not allow the bad actor to log in with a stolen credential pair, and a password manager to ensure that you use unique, complex passwords for each account will ensure there's no password reuse across any of your accounts.